another stress. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Now, Okwe was talking about fertilizer. You see, part of the reason why we are running a huge risk as a nation, right, is because in other climes, in saner climes, what you find is that they support multiple people, or people like Dangote. They create multiple Dangotes. Yeah, do you understand? They create the nation, the country. They create multiple Dangote. They have 1,000 Dangote. In Nigeria, we create one. God forbid anything happens to that one. Do you know that no bank, none of the banks, call them the top banks, middle bank, whatever level you give them, whatever rating you give them, can survive if Dangote cough? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. We are running a risk as a nation. I hope you are aware of what's going on in Sri Lanka. If a nation can go bankrupt, because the people that have sense are not the ones governing you. It is the people that are giving you delegate share, the delegates. You know, the reason why, as much as I do not want to be a part of politics trumps literally everything. It influences literally everything. Look at the rate, look at our education. So with us, education will not correct before in the first place. You now go on strike on the same age. Can you imagine? So I was still having this conversation. Now, please, are you getting what I'm saying here? Because it's important to lay the foundation so that we have clarity and why you need to now be taking the bull by the horn and make critical decisions. I was having a conversation with my wife, and then she was sharing with me how much a crate of egg is now. Do you people normally eat egg? You used to normally eat, or you have stopped eating? Before you normally you still manage to eat. It's like what you were buying at a rate early in the year is like doubled. In some instances, like some tripled. So I asked my wife, I said, if rich people are grumbling, what will poor people be doing? If you are any less than ₦1 million a month in Nigeria today, I'm sorry, I don't know how you are coping. Maybe it's angel that is feeding you with through living, giving you manna or something. I'm serious. So why will there not be crime? And so I'm not here to come and discuss Nigeria, because Nigeria, because sometimes even when you raise prayer points for Nigeria, you get to a point, you now feel that take prayer, I got to work. You now hook. Anyways, we can't control what government do. We can't control other people's opinion of us. We can't control the prices. What can we control? We can control our lifestyle. We can seal up some loopholes. Let me tell you something. In my house, we used to have DSTV, but it's been over 3 years now. We shut down DSTV. Can I afford it? Absolutely. But it's not what I shut it down. We switched to Netflix. And I told them, I said, who is watching? And they deduct the money every month. They debit your account once it is there. Once you don't cancel membership, they deduct the money every month. And then, even though they have created different levels. So the point is, you have to control your lifestyle. You have to shut down things that you can actually do without. Now, in the realities of the economic realities that's confronting literally everybody, because both the rich and the poor are feeling this thing. What can you adjust? You have to now identify the things that will give you advantage, that will earn you more revenue, that will protect you and hedge you against inflation and this so-called devaluation. Let me tell you something. Now, like play. Now, from 150, Jonathan leave Naira to $1. Abi, how much in Liban? 220 or something. No, it was 220 before Jonathan left it. I still remember that one. Hello, bossa, ma. Like play, the thing they go 1,000. Why is it so? Because Nigerians are jackpotting. And so they're using Naira to buy pound sterling to pay school fees. They're using Naira to buy dollar to pay school fees. So there's pressure. So we are not even exporting our education. I don't think if you study as a Nigerian abroad, you pay school fees as an international student. Yes. I don't think foreigners pay international fees as international students here. They do. What's the so even if it is international fee, when you bring your dollar, you bring your pounds, it carries weight. Is that not correct? Anyways, the key point, therefore, is these are not things you really have control over. What you have control over is your choices and your investment decisions. And it's not going to get any better. Are you with me at all? So that it's to brace up. For some people, except maybe you travel to Mars or Venus or travel to Moon, and it's more expensive now to even travel to those places, let alone live in those places. So if you can't survive in Nigeria, I don't know where else you can survive. So the strategy, therefore, is to look for verifiable, credible investment instruments that can protect and hedge you against inflation and devaluation. And more importantly, that can also preserve value. That's one beautiful thing about real estate. It's a container of value. Are you following me at all? And so the interesting thing is that we've already been taught, and I mean, a lot has been shared around the 4 ways by which you can play in the real estate space. But I want to talk about land, which will lead me essentially to why we're here. There are 3 primary reasons why people buy land. Are you following me here? Number 1, the buy to build. The buy to build. What's going on? The buy to build. So as you already know, nobody builds in the sky. You need land. And if you buy a plot of water, like you buy Banana Island and some other places, you still need to create a base for it, right? So the buy to build. That is one major objective for buying land. The other objective is buy to keep. We had a friend who had a contract with Ericsson several years ago. And because it was a contract that would last for just 3 years, his whole agenda was that, sorry, since there's no retirement benefit, there's no gratuity, there are no anything to look forward to, all the fees, all the income he was making, he was basically literally converting everything to purchase of land. He just went into land banking. Why? That is the only way he can warehouse and preserve that money. And of course, by the time the guy too has Japan now, the man too has Japan now, and he has built quite a number of houses, but it was some of the properties, landed properties, is offloaded that he used. He still has many of those landed properties. We heard of, I don't want to mention names now because that's not the purpose of this place, but there are people who bought land for 5,000 naira per acre 30 years ago, 20 years ago. We have still out of 5 million per plot, and the person bought 4 plots a little less than 20 years ago, and each of those plots is now 180 million. Hello, that's containing value. So if you look at the rate at which Naira has devalued against the dollar over that last 20 years, this asset has hedged significantly against it. True or false? Because in spite of all the crises that we're talking about here, if you have 720 million Naira, sir, in the Nigeria of today, sir, are you still a small boy or big boy? Cash. Talk to me now. You see somebody that is buying pots for 3 million Naira, you know that the level of cash that was pumping, that was coming. You know pots? If you don't know pots, cooking pots. If you can buy cooking pot for 3 million naira, it's a signal to the kind of resources that are flowing in. And since my focus is just to let you know that apart from buying to build or buying to keep as a strategy for preserving and containing your wealth, the other reason why people buy is they buy to sell. They buy to resell it. Are you with me at all? They buy to resell. I can give stories upon stories, examples upon examples, but they buy to resell. And the whole reason is that if you buy land in Nigeria, particularly in Lagos, I mean, it's evident, Lagos is the most resourceful state in Nigeria. Lagos has the smallest land mass in Nigeria, has the largest population. 500 people visit Lagos every 1 hour and never return. 60% of the economy of Nigeria is in Lagos. 40% of the economy of West Africa is in Lagos. So you can understand the reason why they don't need to rely on federal allocation. But there's demand for more. But the point is that it's the most valuable when it even comes to real estate because there's influx of people and the size of land is not necessarily increasing, right? So what then do you do? When people buy land, they face a couple of challenges. So you have to deal with 3 things if you must secure your real estate or landed property purchase. One, you have to settle documentation. Documentation is extremely important. But that's not where it ends. The fact that you have documents does not mean you own the land. So you can just be carrying paper up and down. Number 2 is possession. You take actual physical possession of that land, right? That means that you need to fence the same land and gate it. But that's not also where it ends because you can fence a land and people can break the land. They can break the fence. Yeah. Even though there are legal actions you can take. But that's a lot of stress. Are you seeing the process now for securing land? Say, oh, this is too much. And then occupation. So you find some people, after they bought the land and secured the land, they now put, in our own case now, we put mopo, armed mopo, because guns in here before they carry you, before they sell you and the company. Are you guys talking about? And then nobody gives you money to come and tell them stories. Am I communicating? Yes. So now there are people who objective is to buy and sell it. And the only reason they are considering that is because of this stress. Buy and resell later. Because I don't want to go through all these things. If my objective is not to build, if my objective is not to keep and be going through stress and go, because real estate, especially as a developer, is not for the faint-hearted. You know, I see a lot of commentaries and people who are not in the industry, they make comments. I even get some from time to time. And I see comments and I laugh that I wish that this person has done one before. If you have built one house before in Lagos successfully as a private developer on your own, you will appreciate developers. You will appreciate developers. You will know that this is the same reason. It is the same pain that we are trying to relieve customers from. That's why we are doing development. If you have built one, if you bought, how many of you have bought land before? Let me see your hand. How many of you have bought land and you can't find the land anymore? Let me see your hand. Why are you crying to? So you see commentary on companies and I just laugh. In 10 years plus of LifePage existence, we've never had one litigation, not once. You know the reason? Not because we've not had occasions not to deliver. It's tough to deliver in our climb. What we go through, both in the hands of locals, estates, this guy, sometimes it's like, where do we even start from now? So all those commentators that some of you are now listening to, they are just depriving you from future benefits. All right, so this is the one reason why a lot of people go into this. Now, real estate is not as liquid, except you have a structure and system. So even if you bought the land to sell, you may not have the structure to sell it. And that's what this particular platform has been put together. And this new product we're unveiling today is designed to achieve for you. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Yes. So it comes with, can you give me the slides? I'm not sure you people are with me, because are you with me? Yes. Are we connecting? Yes. Am I making sense? Yes. Because I'm just thinking that they've told me I should not be saying it again. Sometimes I finish talking and I'm thinking that, am I saying something? Am I making sense? So, but since you said I'm making sense. So I introduced to you today, buy to flip. Now this is a real estate transaction. And what we are basically doing to you or for you is we are giving you a buyback guarantee of 50% profit. Are you listening to me at all? Yes. I thought you'd be excited about this. It doesn't make sense. Or you want to buy to keep. You know the interesting thing, everything that we are putting on this platform is also what we are selling. So you can actually decide that, sorry, 50% is too small now. Why would you now give me 50%? We now say, okay, no problem. You want to go through the same stress that we normally go through. Abi? So you can actually buy the same thing. Even if it is 200% profit, it's all yours. Is that not correct? Yes. So that option is there. Don't get it twisted. It's just that we're giving this as an opportunity for us to buy it back from you at 50% profit. Does it make sense? Chika.
It does make sense.
Did I get your name right?
Yes.
Aha. Chika, Sarah, Taiwo, Kenny. You are wondering, how did I know your name? I caught it in the spirit. No, I was sitting down behind you, and she was rehearsing this. I said, "Can you little by? Are you trying to pass an exam?" All right, so you basically buy it now, and then you flip it later. All right, guaranteed. So we buy it back from you, guaranteed. Let's move to the next one, please. So 5 things you need to know about the buy to flip. Number 1, this is a marketplace. Like I said to you, you could as well buy the land on your own and decide to sell later at your own time. Do you understand? Because an option is one of the reasons why people buy land. However, what we have simply done is to create a marketplace where you trade the same land for guaranteed profits under the auspices of LifePage. Are you following me at all? Next, please. You have the opportunity to diversify funds. Now you could buy as many of our landed properties under this platform, right? And then trade it the same manner. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Next. You can start trading from as low as 100 square meters with a guaranteed profit of 50% in 18 months. It's like if you are not happy with what I'm saying. What does that mean? If you buy 100 square meters, let's assume it is 250,000 naira that you bought the 100 square meters, right? What that automatically means is in 18 months, you can get back the money back at 50% extra, which is going to be like 375,000 naira in 18 months. Does that make any sense? Yes. We are buying it back from you. Does that make sense? Yes. You people should clap now and at least encourage me. Let me know that, okay, you are getting it, but you know, I've given you a caveat. If you are not comfortable, if you, I'm 50%, why can't you give me 50% profit? No. You can buy the land. Just buy the land. Do the market. Buy the market. Buy the market, and then you sell it at your own rate. It's just that we are not going to be the one to help you do it. Are you with me at all? All the issues that you need to take care of in terms of securing the same land, right? And taking possession of the land and ensuring the documentation are perfected and everything is not going to be your responsibility, right? You certainly have to do that if you want to buy to build. Does that make any sense? Except you are buying our houses. And let me tell you something. Let me just give you a hint. If you are buying any of the houses now, buy now. Because price don't shift. Price down. I congratulate anybody who has bought. You know why? It does not matter. I mean, there was a particular project we did in 2019, and the selling price, the selling price. I used to say that thank God that not many people bought it. Because if many people had bought it, it's for don't big business for our neck. Are you following me? The selling price, the market price, we spent almost twice that amount to deliver it. So we'll go to any length because our name is more important to us. Are you following me? We will make money. Let me not deceive you. We will make money, but not at the expense of our name. Are you following me? We will make money. Please say after me. LifePage will make money.
LifePage will make money.
But they will not do it at the expense of their name.
But they will not do it at the expense of their name.
All these one that people are jackpying and all of those things. It's not LifePage. Because some people now, their agenda is okay. But because that's why people are scared, because even themselves, they don't trust themselves. Am I complicating here? It's like this one that they are raising money now. Tomorrow now you go say they don't go Canada. You know, just here say they don't go UK. But that's not our own agenda. Are you with me at all? So next one, please. You get a provisional allocation letter, which of course serves more or less like serves as just collateral and capital security. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Next one, please. There's 100% buyback guarantee of your land at 50% profit. 100% guarantee. Are you following me at all? And so next one, please. I believe that's the end. So these are the opportunities. This is a land trading with guaranteed buyback. So if you buy now these are estate locations that we have. Oh, these are the estate locations we have. If you buy 100 square meters of these places at 250,000 naira, the buyback guarantee we are giving you is at 375,000 naira. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Of course, you will get all the other provisional allocation letter and all of those things. But in 18 months, you flip it for this amount, 100% guaranteed. Does that make any sense? Yes. Next one, please. This is Bridgestone layout E4. If you buy 300 square meters, that other one was 100 square meters. This one is 300 square meters. That's like 3 times the value. So if you can't do 250,000, or sorry, if 250,000 is too for small boys, you're looking for something heavy, heavy. What should they do? Say you understand what I'm talking about? When you are looking for something that is heavy, even this one is not heavy, but at least for upcoming heavy people, yeah. So that's 750,000 naira, and then in 18 months we flip it for you at 1.25 million. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Yes. So even if the land is now worth 10 million, it's what we are. Just that you can't guarantee that one. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Yes. So if your agenda is to buy to keep or buy to resell, actually, then consider this, because that other one is not guaranteed. This one is. Next one, please. If you do the same E4, 400 square meters, we've done 100, done 300, you've seen 400. This is 1 million. You can flip it for 1.5 million. Does that make any sense? Next, please. Then this is Atlanta, Bridgestone layout Atlanta. Now people are already living in this place actually, so you can actually buy it and sell it at your home. But if you feel that, I don't want to see all this one that, we bought land some time ago, expanse of land, like 60 acres. And we had even allocated the land. I'm just trying to hint you on some of the challenges and why you should actually consider, because if you do anything you choose to do, really, there's work to be done outside this. Am I communicating that? Yes. So if you buy 500,000 naira, 750,000 naira in 18 months for this particular location. Does that make any sense? Next one, please. This is Ashford, the same atom. So that other one was 150 square meters. This one is 600 square meters. That's like a quarter of the plot you get. So if you do this, this is what it will be So you invest 2 million. This is not correct.
No, this is not correct.
It's supposed to be 3.
This is not correct. This is supposed to be 3 million. So please forgive us. This is an error. It's supposed to be, it's 3 million. It's recorded 3 million. So because no, when you were saying it, that's why we are recording it. Hello. Next one, please.
Yeah, I think it's correct.
It's corrected. This is the correct one. Are you seeing it? They gave me the correct one. They gave me the incorrect one earlier. So this is the correct one. All right. So next, and then we have Bridgestone Layout, Mowe Town. This is the. Let me share something here. The beautiful thing about some of these locations is either you choose to do this or you choose to buy the land. If you ask me, because of some of the things we are doing in those places, some of the things we are moving into those places, you're actually on the better side if you buy. I'm just saying. However, knowing that I'm just giving you orijo, when they say orijo, people are not responding. I'm giving you expo because of some of the things we are doing there. Let me not tell you, but if you are buying, you are better off. I think I see intent. But if you don't want to go through the hassles, then consider this. It's still a good. Because ultimately, your money in the bank is not of value to you. So that's it. So if you do 4 million, this is Mowe Town, 450 square meters. If you do 2,000, go forward, please. 2,250 square meters. That's like 5 times what we had before. That's 20 million, and you'll be getting 30 million. So you can do this, and then you get 30 million naira. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Next one, please. Then we have Ashford Layout, Gogolada, Abuja. Each of this land, particularly Mowe Town, Gogolada, all have COO. So it's not. So this one is 750 square meters. If you do 5 million, that's at 5 million, you'll be getting 7.5 million naira. All these things will be available, so we can share them with you. Let's move on to the next one. So the same Ashford Layout, Gogolada, 10 million naira, 15 million naira. Next one, please. Is that all? That looks like it is the end of the slide. So thank you very much for giving me your listening attention. Any question whatsoever, please, we like to tell the stories before people part with their hard-earned funds. And if you also require further consultations, one-on-one consultations on whatever it is that we have shown you, we'll be very, very, very delighted to run you through and advise you accordingly. If, for example, I sit with you and I'm able to understand your risk profile or your level of risk tolerance, I may recommend other things that may not be this, right? But whichever way, it's better to do proper consultation, and we are open and ready for you on that. And of course, if you are in this room and then none of this, or you are online and joining us online, and there's none of this offer that fall within your income bracket, the only way that's why our ED told us about being a broker. Connecting buyer to seller is one of the cheapest ways by which you can play in the space and ultimately become an investor. You don't want to be a signpost showing people the road to the wealthy place and never go in there. Signposts don't move. They only show direction, but they never go to where they are showing people. Is that correct? That's the way some people are. That's why a lot of brokers are broke. They don't invest. They don't save. They show people the way. I was talking with one of the veterans in our industry, and the man said, all those leg key phase one, you were the one that sold it. No, but on a very serious note, he was saying that That's why he's preserving the Ogombo side, the Awoyaya side, because if they knew, they would not have sold everything. So because that's all that they knew, just sell. And the people that bought it, their generation is thanking them now. Is that not our line? Their generation is thanking them now. So if you do this, your generation will also thank you. Do we have any question? Any other question? 2. Any other question? 3. Any other question? 4. Any other question? It's Q&A now.
Yes.
Can we please serve them?
Yes.
Don't you ask? Because sometimes the mouth can talk so much and think so, the mind can think so much, and then the saliva will dry up, and you need something to write. Right?
Yes.
It's not proper. It's also unfortunate. Those of you online, we can't send it on. We can WhatsApp it though. We'll send the picture. We're sorry. We're sorry. Just so let me take your question, sir. Good afternoon. All right, sir.
I really appreciate this. It's very, very enticing. Something I want. But something bothering me.
Okay.
For example, let's say price of the bank currently is 200%. Not the number, 200,000.
Okay.
And then you said after 18 months, there's a particular value which is guaranteed.
Yeah, buyback. Yeah.
We're all bringing our economy to. So let's say at the end of 18 months,
$1.
government meets up that area
Okay.
so much that the value of that place.
Hello. Hello.
That's the gated price. Or
Hello. That's the only question. So let's keep our rule. Let's keep our rule. The life. That's the same property at 50% more. When that time comes, will you give me than something that we agree? I'm just asking. What do you think, sir? As a businessman, you are taking the risk. Because the reverse could also be the case. And that is the reason why some people, that's why I said, if we have a one-on-one consultation with you, we might be able to assess your risk profile, right, to be able to advise you. But whichever way you go on these two options, right, will still give you advantage better than keeping your money in the bank. True or false? So you are saying, I don't want to take this risk because let me tell you the truth. My risk appetite is heavy. So I take, even them, yeah, they know. Do you understand? It takes a lot of voice of reason, voice of caution to slow me down, because me, it's a Kolomo Korinku, and you know if you die. So that's the way me I see it. And as far as, because the greater the risk, the greater the returns. The lower the risk, the lower the return. So what we are basically offering you is that we are hedging you against the risk of loss. and devaluation. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So so if you want the path of risk, it's actually more promising. That's the way I see it. But if your risk profile will not accommodate it, then settle for this. Buy to flip. Is it sweet? Somebody say buy to flip. You are not talking to me. Say buy to flip. Or buy the land and keep. Or buy to keep. Yes, sir. Yeah. Auntie, I thought you were not part of the people that raised hand. It was 4 people I counted. Okay, you are receiving. I don't know. They were telling me, I asked who asked question, and the 4 people raised, but it's not a problem. We will take your question. So I'll come back to you. Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not comfortable with my people standing up. Talk to me. I'm the chief servant here. Yeah.
My name is Daniel.
Okay.
I'm an estate management student.
Okay.
So when you are talking about you create and retain wealth. So I want to know in that aspect of it that okay, the create and retain wealth that you're talking about, is it like you employ people, then you help them once they are making money, then you like help them, okay, direct them in this path that this is the path that you can make to retain your wealth.
Okay. No, that's not really how we're doing it. How we do it is that we help people. You can decide to be an investor, and the primary way by which we help people create and retain wealth is actually through investments. And of course, if you become a broker with us, like the gentleman that spoke to you earlier, is connecting back to seller and all of that, and in the process is making a lot of money, and is also investing as well. But the primary way by which we help people create and retain their wealth is by investing in real estate. That's our domain. That's the one we know and we understand. There's a lot of challenges there. If you want to play as a developer, you are welcome, but okay.
Is it more that someone be a broker, but it can be a sort of Realtor? So
Realtor and broker, they're just semantics, just the same. Some people even call it real estate consultants. Some people call it agents. So they are the same. It's just nomenclature. That's it. Well, not necessarily employment in that sense. Is that partnership? You collaborate with the company to say, sorry, I want to take this opportunity and extend it to other people that are within your network, pretty much. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. What's the name, sir?
Emmanuel Temple.
Emmanuel Temple.
Yes.
Is it the same? Temple. Temple, as in temple, like a synagogue.
Synagogue, or altar.
Altar. Okay. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
This you're unveiling is buy to flip, and you mentioned 3 reasons.
Is what?
This package is buy to flip.
Okay.
And you have mentioned 3 reasons why to get land.
Yeah.
1, to build.
Yeah.
2, to
keep.
bank, roll or keep, and then 3 to flip.
Yeah.
Which is the sell. And now, based on this agreement and the documentations I'm going to receive from you.
Have you bought it already? The way you are saying documentation, you have already bought it. It's like you have already bought it. The way you are. Okay, go on, sir. Go on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Are you not going to sell again?
Am I not going to sell again?
Are you not offering it again?
Offering it again.
Are you not going to offer it, or are you canceling the offer? The offer, are you canceling the offer? You're asking me if I've already bought. If I've bought already, so I'm asking you, are you canceling your offer immediately?
No.
Your offer is for sale.
Yes, sir.
And I consider.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Now I get you.
And now the documentation is given and it's to flip in
18 months. Yeah.
If I get in between,
okay,
and I say I don't want to flip again, I want to build, would I be charged more, or would I have consequence for that my decisions? That I don't want to flip again. I want to go into higher risks.
So what I would suggest you do, that won't work, but what I can suggest you do is, if you are planning to take risk, everything risk, or you are planning to do some parts as on this platform, so you are lowering your risk by taking this path, you can as well say if you have 20 million you wanted to invest, you can decide that 20 million will go this way, 20 million will go the other way. Oh, sorry, 10 million will go this way, 10 million will go that way. So that under every circumstance, whatever happens.
So what you're saying is anything agreed on this
It's sacrosanct. Sacrosanct.
Except you're on the other side.
Exactly, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. Yes, sir. It's very similar. The man has gone. Okay. Because, I mean, we are saying 50%. What if it is 500% growth? What if Dangote just starts to develop around our side? Or what if ShopRite just decide to buy, all these things now, that's normally the way these things happen. There's a property that we paid for. We have not seen the land till now. And when we bought when we say I want to be a developer, no problem. Come. We have not seen the land till now, but we bought the land because we got wind that ShopRite was starting in that axis. So fortunately, ShopRite is standing, but we have still not seen our land. So these are some of but now note this carefully. Now, each of these landed properties we're talking about, they are landed properties that are our properties. We're not selling land that we have not seen. So that particular property is not part of this offer. So, but the fact that ShopRite moved to that axis dramatically, astronomically shot up the value of property within that axis. If I tell you how much we paid, we were taking a risk compared to the value of the properties in that axis now. The gap is wide, but till now, we've not seen it. I don't believe that our money has entered voice. So these things are very funny, but it's part of the reason why we are on this side, and some people are at the other side. Some of you now have lost land, and it's the reason why you don't even want to do land again in your life. You don't want to even hear when you hear before they hey, stop it. Yeah, you want to say something, Mr. Francis?
Yes, the option for people to
come closer. The man that has money, we are following his steps.
So the option for people so if there's a product of 1.2 million and you can't pay up at once,
okay,
you have up to 5 months to spread that payment.
Yeah. So let me expatiate on that. So it addresses your question. So if you were to buy a particular buy to flip, you can actually spread your payment for up to 5 months. But it only the 18 months starts to read when you complete the payments. Do you understand that? In Jesus' name. Mr. Chinedu said, you are not talking. The moment I said 18 months started reading, he said, this man. Nah, man, come on. Nah. But really, that's the way it works. Okay. I mean, it's just like you assuming you are to buy land itself. Is until you actually complete payments, you're actually supposed to take possession and you get your documentation. One of the things we've done, even in life stage, is that you can actually start making payments, and the initial deposit, upon initial deposit, you take actual physical possession. But the documents will only be transferred to you when you complete payments, if you are going on the other side. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And those opportunities are just for limited period of time. Yes, sir, some questions are erupting. So now so it's like Mr. Ashinoiki, yourself, and Auntie wants to ask a question. So let me take us first, since yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
My first question is how to if someone buy the land, how to maintain it at the cost of documentation. You mentioned 3 times. The first one is documentation, physical
Possession.
So the third point,
Occupation. Occupation. That means somebody must occupy it. So you can put an aboki, do a security house or kiosk there, and then the person will be there, can be farming on the land or can be clearing the place for you, and then nobody comes into that place without him hinting you. That's the person you pay salary to. Do you understand? So that's occupation. That's if you are buying to keep.
okay.
Do you understand my point? So if you are buying to build, your development is ongoing. There's already presence. That's also a form of occupation too. The person gets it, and then you want to leave it. Make sure that there's occupation. The bigger the land, the bigger the headache. So that means the more the people. Yes, ma'am.
My second question is, supposedly I wanted to invest or buy in land.
Yes, ma'am.
And my income or my budget is not up to maybe what you offer.
Yes, ma'am.
Then, because I don't know, maybe you are the one that organized one event at Jordan FM around April or so.
Okay.
So I was at the event.
Okay.
Then. So I now ask the question that if someone, maybe I wanted to link a buyer as a broker or mentor, so is there any training? Because since then I've talked to some people.
Okay, ma'am. I already know your question. It's because you came in late. A lot has been said on that. So this Saturday, we're having what we call the Realtors Boot Camp. So if you want to connect, let me tell you something. Money hides in people. If you are cash trapped, you don't have money, cash, and you don't have people, that's double jeopardy. Do you understand? So at this boot camp, this Saturday, right?
Yes.
This Saturday is full day. You'll be fed. You'll be fed in your brain, you'll be fed in your tummy too. So we will train you and we'll show you, and then we can guide you through the process. So just meet, there's a young lady, one of the most beautiful, because we have a lot of beautiful babes in Life Page, you know. They are packaged. So one of the most beautiful ladies is Miss Lovett. Can you wave your hand for recognition, sir, ma'am? So she's managing activities in the back end. She's the head of customer experience unit of Life Page, and you can just see her to register for that program. It's just 10,000 naira, chicken in money.
For those online too.
Yes, and again, if you are also interested to join online, please feel free to call the number 090-6000-5747. 090-6000-5747. Chika, you don't catch up. So that's so this Saturday, and you know the interesting thing, I'll be live. I'm part of the facilitators. We'll be showing you how to make the money. So anybody you have that you are talking to or you want to talk to, we will show you how to harness. So, sir, let me take Mr. Ashinoik is a veteran in the system. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I just want to ask that the kind of document we give, is it a full transfer of ownership?
Okay.
And what happens if after 18 months I'm not ready to flip? What happens?
You people have been asking the question. That's the question you asked. Okay, so what we are giving you basically is a provisional allocation letter. And the reason we are giving a provisional allocation letter is simply because the arrangement is buy to flip. Under normal circumstances, you were buying for yourself. We'll give you we'll give contract of sale, we'll give you deed of assignment and transfer ownership. But since this one is an arrangement to buy to flip, it's provisional allocation letter alone that we'll give to you. Does that make any sense? Yeah. After 18 months, he already knows the answer. he shall flip. So the only thing, well, maybe you cannot buy the same land again. Maybe when it's now 300% higher, you can say, sorry. So that was why I recommended. My recommendations, please don't ignore those recommendations. My recommendation. Now, you know, sometimes I ask myself, we are not in this business to convince you. We're actually here to help you to know what is best for you. And I say this with every sense of responsibility and honest and sincerity. If this is not going to pay you, I would not have suggested that you could do this or do this. I will not. If it's only this one I'm showing you, I'm not showing you other one. But I've already said, if you have 20 million that you would love to invest, why not consider, if you have the risk appetite, if you have the risk tolerance, you can do 10 million a year, because really, the thing is growing. That's the truth. I'm not kidding you. That's the truth. And you can put 10 million here, because this one will quickly convert to cash. This one, assets. So value would have appreciated on both sides anyway. It's just that so that's just a way to hedge and protect yourself if you really are looking at that. Does that make any sense?
So maybe I should just quickly add this.
Okay.
So basically,
my uncle there has a question.
Basically, if you buy to flip,
can they hear? The voice is loud anyway, normally.
So if you buy to build or to keep, you are expected to initiate an activity. If you buy to flip, you just cross your leg and come back in the team.
That's actually the truth. If you buy to keep, you need to do fencing, you need to do all the documentation, you need to do. So, but if you buy to flip, you actually just cross your leg and rest. You understand? So that's really one of the reasons why you should consider this, really. And let me say this. You know why we're not saying buy to flip on houses? I just felt I should quickly drop that one. You know why we're not dropping buy to flip on houses? Both you and us, we are not being sincere to each other. If we come out and tell you that buy this house now, off plan, the money you are putting is for this house. Because even before we finish laying foundation, price has gone up. So anybody who comes out to tell you, and all of those things, it's not being sincere with you. So it's only on land. So you're either buying it this way or buying it that other way. Yes, sir. Yes. How long do you think should be, sir? Now.
Today.
Just pay now. You can transfer. Okay. So now today is 11th. Incidentally, today is my daughter's birthday. So the girl is becoming. I'm seeing the girl. I'm wondering. I say, so July 11th all the way to August 31st. But note this. So we have 50 days to subscribe. Now, note this. It's still subject to availability, so that you won't postpone what you are supposed to do now and say, maybe you people said till end of August. That's why you have to take position as quickly as possible. And then the idea that you can actually spread payment, lock it down, and then spread payments is also one of those things you can use. Because by and large, in between the offer period, you still have 2 months. Right? You have 2 months to do some payments, and then you have another 3 months after the offer before your investment, before it starts to read. Does that make any sense? I want to thank you. Okay. Mr. Oshinoiki, jumping. I thought I'd already answered your question.
Okay, I just want to ask 2 things. Number one is Bridgestone layout at Mowi.
Yes, sir.
It's 450
square meters.
Can we not buy half?
Yes.
225.
Yes.
Okay, that is one. Secondly, I wish to visit the other.
Why not? Where is
I saw you guys.
We organize site inspection. Now, there's none of these projects, none of these places. There are other places that we have not even launched.
There's a link in the group.
Maybe you will resend it.
Okay, so for those of you,
site inspection.
So everybody, you can register for site inspection. So it's not metaverse. So. We are not cooking it. We are not creating something from it. It's not virtual land. It's real. Do you understand? Some of these locations, all of these locations, there are developments there. All of these locations, there are developments. There are developments there. Do you understand? So it's not, mommy,
And you said after
that is Mr. Oshinoiki's wife.
You said after the initial payments,
yes,
one can spread the balance for about 5
5 months. But the counting will start at the end of
Yes,
ma'am. And how about like if you think it will, I mean, you will pay for 5 months. Maybe after 1 or 2 months, you just have the balance.
And once you complete, what we are simply saying is that once you complete the payment, it starts reading. Yes. I've tried though. Okay, sir.
I actually just wanted to paint the picture.
It's going to rain.
Yes.
And then the implication is that if you are not living within the neighborhood, that means you are locked down here till it finish raining. And if you are not, if you did not come, if you did not come with your car, no, not mobile, everybody's mobile. If you did not come with your car did not come with you. If you did not come with your car did not come with you. You'll be here. And it have
a functioning kitchen.
Yeah.
So I was going to paint a picture which will help us take informed decision. You know, how many of us will say, I have classmates. My mate is my mate. But if the person's father left the person 100 plots of land, is the person still your mate? So I just want to leave us with that one and take it away. So we should take those decisions now.
Okay, thank you very much. And so if you in all your buying, buy knowledge. So I would recommend that you get this book. It would really do. And what I just do here is because since you are here only for today, the book is 14,500. In Jesus' name, somebody say, now book we go shop. Wait, what is inside the book? If you have bought the book, if you have read the book, you know there's so much treasure in this manual. And so because you are here today, you get for just 10,000 naira.
Wow.
Because we are here today. Yes, sir.
All right. So much. You have a question? You need the book. Okay, so somebody will attend to it. Joy? That's Mr. Ezekiel, right? So there's a feedback form going round. We just want to hear from you as to what you think about today's event. And of course, we'll be glad to hear from you guys. So thank you very much. And again, let me quickly run through all of the announcements. Fastest fingers. Okay, so let's please come. Shall I play? Okay, they don't want it. Please sit down. They don't want it. Sit down. Shall I play? Sit down. They don't want any mix up.
Yeah,
you know. So let's see.
Sorry, we sorted it out.
Okay. So I have Airtel.
Yes.
I have 9 Mobile. And I have MTN. Okay, I see what happened the other time. Okay. Can you imagine? Okay. We called, okay, I get it. All right, so I'm going to start with the Airtel one, but before I do fastest fingers, let me take the announcement. So next week, Saturday, is the Realtors Bootcamp. And to join, and that's basically based on the conversation that we had. Okay. This Saturday, 16th. So let me be specific now. 16th of July. Okay, so I still feel like today is Saturday. And that's because of the holiday. The atmosphere is still giving me the layer vibe. So I feel like today is Saturday. So today is actually Monday. So by this weekend, 9 a.m. to be precise, the Realtors Bootcamp will be happening in this room. And this is where we're going to soak you in everything that you need to know about being a realtor, at least something to kickstart you, you know, that helps you understanding all of these things that we've been talking about, you know, and it will cost you 10,000 naira to be a part of it. Now that 10,000 naira is actually your money to spend. So it's not that we are charging you for anything, because they're going to have breakfast, lunch on us, you know, that day. So basically, we just want to welcome you into the community and we want to show you all of the things that you need to know. You know, you can also register now for that boot camp, and you can see Lovett from the customer experience. You just ask for Lovett, you know. And if you're not making the decision right now, you can send within the community that you got this invitation, you know, from. You can send I will attend or boot camp to the same number, and they'll give you all of the updates. All right. So again, what else do you need to know? Yes, it costs you 10,000 naira. Again, I'm repeating that, to be a part of the Realtors boot camp. So, but I would like if you can register now, because we are making preparations already for that Saturday, you know, so we can add you to the number of people who already registered, you know, and make necessary arrangements for you. Okay. And then if you want to subscribe into Buy to Flip, again, you see Lovett after now, you know, to subscribe already into Buy to Flip. Like they said, I'm basically telling you, buy the land. I'm taking all of the burden off your shoulder. And I'm saying that at the end of 18 months, I'm going to buy the land back from you for 50% higher. Okay, guaranteed. And that what that tells you also, because I was telling the person who sat beside me that it's only, so if you're buying into the other side of the flip, or if you are not flipping, it doesn't like the value of your land guaranteed is increasing by 50% in 18 months. You know, if you want to look at it also that way, because it's not likely that I'll buy it back from you at 6 million and still be selling at 4 million on a regular, you know. So either way, you are good. All right. Either way you go, you're fine. Okay. So now let's get into Buy to Flip. And I'm holding right now Airtel for real. And I hope that nobody used it already. So if somebody used it, please just let us know. You know, maybe somebody used that fast finger thing to use, you know. So now we have 10. This is Airtel I'm calling now. If you have your code, so I'm going to run fast now because now I'm very sure of what I'm calling. Okay. So I'm starting all over again. 1057 0375 3512 2895. That's Airtel gone. Who got it? Who got it? Too fast? Okay, I go again. That's why it's called fastest fingers. All right. Who got it? Invalid. Okay, so if it's invalid, so I take it again. 1057 0375 3512 2895. Airtel. If it says invalid, then well, I'm done. It has been used. Somebody got it. Who got it? Who got it? Okay, so someone. So I'm moving on. 9 Mobile. 9 Mobile. Anyone with 9 Mobile? Anyone with 9 Mobile? Okay, so 50787 68031 and 62445. That's for 9 Mobile. Who got it? You got it. 9 Mobile. Who got it? Did you get it? Can you imagine? I'm surprised that somebody still got it, because I thought that someone would have used their mind's eye to already add the code. Yeah, the only 9 Mobile in the house. Okay. It's because I'm not playing with you. I would have won it. Okay, so I have Glow now. So where are the Glow team? Glow in the building. All right. So Glows, where are you? Where are the Glows? Just 2 people. Just 2 people. You can take it already. All right, guys, listen. 29672. 29672. I'm still calling the first 5, so don't go and repeat that. So I'm going again. I'm starting over again. 2967. 9. So who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Is it Joy? Woo! 672 91580 12249. If you don't get it, then forget about it. Okay. So now I have. Come, you guys need to work fast now because all these people that I get, they're in-house people, and I'm not happy. You see why I didn't want a democracy? That I wanted military regime. Can you see why? Can you see? Because these people, their brain, I don't get it. So now I have MTN for real. MTN for real. Where are the MTNs? How many MTNs? MTN. I want to choose one person to give MTN. Choose you. Let me see. Please wave again. Is that I have 2 guests? Is your first time too? Okay. What's your name? Daniel. I really hope that you are the one to eat this MTN cash. All right. Okay. So I'm going now. 0523 3502 7426 38367. 38367. Going. Who got it? This person must not be in-house. Oh, finally, we have a guest. Finally, we got a guest. Can we celebrate it? You see? Can we celebrate this dinner? You know why? I can't be celebrating. I can't be celebrating in-house wins, So what's your name, please? Samuel. Samuel really did Samuel. You Samueled us today. Okay, I think we are not sure who got the Airtel, right? It wasn't Airtel you got. You got 9 Mobile. Samuel got what's it called? MTN, and of course, Joy got the 9 Mobile. But I'm not sure who got the Airtel. So, yes, sorry, Joy got the Globe. So Airtel, who are the Airtelers again? Let's try again one more time. Let's see if we can get lucky. All right. Okay, if you are ready, just signal. You're ready?
No.
Okay, but I'm ready now.
You can call it.
Okay, 1057 0375 3512 and 2895. That's Airtel. That's Airtel. Used. Okay, that means that somebody got it and we don't know who. If it's an online audience, please let us know. We just want to know who got it, because now we can confirm that it's been used. All right, can we celebrate ourselves? Thank you so much for coming. So it's been, and that's it on our Bagada edition of Real Estate Forum. Online audience, thank you so much for joining. I see Lagos Queen, Ayodele Bello, Oluwaseya Konji. All of you, I celebrate you. Antonia Eze, thank you all for joining in. We celebrate you and we hope to see you. Oh, who? Oh, Khadijat Alimi. All right, congratulations. Finally, we got somebody. Oh, sorry, there. We got somebody online who won the Airtel. So that means our online audience are also very strong on standby. I'm very smart. Very smart. Congratulations, Khadijat, and for that. So see you guys again. We'll communicate with you. Please, if you're not following Life Page Global on social media, please follow so that you can get regular updates. Mr. Sunday, thank you so much for coming, and Mr. Ezekiel, Chika, Taiwo, Sarah, Kenny. Thank you so much for coming. Where's Emmanuel? Was it Emmanuel that you called me? Oh, sorry, what's the name, please? Glory. Thank you for coming. Temple. Emmanuel. Yes. Just forgive me. Oh, why should I forget your namesake? All right, Bukola. I introduced myself. Maybe you got it late. Okay. My name is Bukola Oyeshile. Yes. Yes, you can call me Buki. It's fine.
Bukola Bio.
You can call me BO. You can call me BOA. You can call me Authentic. Yeah, good. BO Oyeshile. Bukola Oyeshile.
You mean that the acronyms and the names are plenty? Yes.
Bukola Oyeshile, BO. So either one, whichever one is convenient for you, I'm good with it. Let's see what the weather is saying. Oh, okay. So you can sit and relax. Of course, it's still raining, and yes, please. We can end the meeting, please. Thank you.